Hello and welcome to Poison Tulips here on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. This is our tabloid news show, and let's introduce all of the people here. I'm going to start off with PJ. Say hi, PJ.
Hi, PJ. My name is PJ McGaw. I am playing Joaquin Twopenny. My pronouns are he, him. I am a bard of the College of Eloquence, also a member of the Red Blooded Revolution in the streets, and co-owner of the personality known as Leroux.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to say hi to Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. I'm Sam Sterling, and I'm playing Poppy Le Plume. She is everyone's favorite secret noble elf. Who knows? Don't mention it. And our pronouns are she, her.
All right, next we're going to say hi to Izzy. Say hi, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy. That bit does not get old. I'm Izzy Spring. I am I play Tiny Twopenny, a sister of Joaquin, the sister of Joaquin, and only sister. They are two pennies in a pocket. Her pronouns are she, her. She is quite a character, let's just say, if you've seen her model and any of her other amazing talents. But she'll be checking in with y'all later.
All right, and we have our special guest today. I am so excited to roleplay with her again. We have Michelle Wynn Bradley. Say hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I like that everyone's doing that. It's very cute. Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Wynn Bradley. You can find me on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. Today, I am playing a special guest. I forgot my name for just a second there. Calliope Everhart. It's at the bottom of my screen. I'm dumb. Calliope is a fancy tiefling druid. I'm not a bard because I'm not part of this group. And I am the pageant runner. So this is the 50th year of the Mix Scandelabra, and I am here to run this show. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so excited to play with you guys.
And we're so excited to have you. And I am your gossip master / dungeon master, Ryan Omega. I play a character named Nickel Dimequarter. Their alias is Freewill, the editor-in-chief of the Poison Tulips, a tabloid that dishes the dirt and is not afraid to. But because they could hide under the cover of anonymity, they are allowed to get away with things. But we also have talented bards who are also working undercover, as we will see in today's Poison Tulips. So, let's get ready for a new episode of Poison Tulips here on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. So, I am going to ask a question for everyone here. And feel free to answer in chat. My cast and I are going to be looking at an interesting answer. So that is, what is a unique form of dancing that can be done in a beauty pageant? I'm going to be looking at the most interesting answer, and that might be incorporated into this game because I love doing stuff like that. All right, so we begin in the warehouse of Nickel Dimequarter's distillery. There are casks of different ales being aged, as well as wines. There's a sampling bartender with shot glasses because you have to be able to sample the wares. There are board games and padded weapons in the corner in case people want to spar. This is a clubhouse where Nickel occasionally holds parties, but this is also where they conduct business. The office lounge has a few papasan chairs, some suspended swing egg chairs, and a cherry wood desk, as well as a lot of cherry wood furniture. Almost too much. But Freewill, aka Nickel Dimequarter, really likes their cherry wood. So, instead of Nick sitting down, Nickel is pacing back and forth. So I'm going to ask some questions. Michelle, Nickel is so nervous. What did they forget to wear?
Left sock.
Left sock, okay. Izzy, what is broken in the lounge that really needs fixing?
There's a candle a candelabra up ahead that seems to be kind of swinging and creaking at a specific pace every
Oh.
time the wind blows.
You mean like the chandelier that's above?
Yes,
Okay.
it's just creak, 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 creak every time it kind of shifts.
Okay. Next question. Sam, who is really hungry right now among the bards?
Tiny is starving. For some reason, our dear Dante is nowhere to be found, and he was supposed to bring her breakfast.
Okay, great. Now, so Michelle, in about 3 minutes, if you have a timer, regardless of where we are in the conversation, walk in because we're not expecting you. All right. So, Nickel is walking back and forth right now. It's like, okay, she's gonna be here any minute. Do we have everything ready? I think we have coffee, we have all of the wines available. Like, I just need this to go very, very well.
I'm trying to concentrate on this list of what poetry I have to write still, but how am I supposed to think when you're yapping about, respectively, boss? But also, you go squeak, 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 squeak. What's wrong with your shoe?
What? I am missing my lucky sock. Oh, I left it somewhere. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. If Miss Everhart arrives, treat her like a duchess. Not the duchess, because that's scandalous. I will be right back. Just, where's that squeaking cup? Okay, I'll be right back.
Breakfast while you're gone.
What?
Can you bring breakfast while you're gone? I'm starving.
There are eggs in the. I will get some eggs from the barn. Be prepared to eat them raw.
How am I supposed to eat raw eggs? I mean, I've done worse, but different kind of egg.
I'll tell you what, sis. If they really are a problem, I'll heat them up. I'll heat them up for you. Oh, we can put it in a cup. You get egg in a cup, like we had back when we was on Downton Road, and we had like nothing left to eat.
Thanks, big. Oh no, you're the little bro today, huh?
Yeah, we flipped the coin already. You're the big sis. I'm just taking care of my big sis today.
I know, I know you're busy discussing your childhood traumas of living in utter poverty, but could you stop that chandelier from squeaking? I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
hold on.
I'm not doing it.
Joaquin looks at it for a second. Oh, I think I know what the problem is here. And I'm going to cast Mending as a cantrip onto the chandelier to get to stop doing that.
And it works. It stops squeaking. It also stops moving.
Thank
Thank
God.
the gods.
Don't you love that? It's got a bibbity bobbity boop, and next thing you know, boom, it's done moving. It'll never move again. That might be a blessing, though. All right, how's the poetry coming along?
Horribly. How am I supposed to write about my suffering when the only suffering I'm being induced to today is the suffering of the failings of others? Oh wait, that's actually good. Hold on.
I'm suffering from the failings of others. Dante
the tragedy of the common man suffering under the heel of the bourgeoisie, constantly taking our money and our food and medicine as we die in the streets like rats.
See, this is why Dante went on vacation, because you just can't stop talking about revolution.
The door to the building slams open, and you see wind and flower petals flowing in. This shit is Druidcraft. And you see like a bright light behind a person as they enter the room. A gorgeous, tall tiefling with golden horns and long flowing robes and too much gold. And you see Calliope Everhart. Hello! Nickel, darling, where are you?
He went out. Who are you? Oh, you're Calliope.
Of course I'm Calliope. Everyone knows who I am. I'm the 6th winner of the Mixed Scandelabra pageant. Everyone knows me in this town. Of course you would know me. You would know me. All commoners know me. Thank you. I'm looking for Nickel. I need a favor from you commoners.
He stepped out to replace a sock. Joaquin, could you help our dear Calliope with whatever she requires?
Yeah. How can I help you? I would love to be of assistance, and please, Mr. Commoner, I work really hard.
Cool. I'm gonna forget your name immediately, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I need help, and Nickel said that he could help me with my pageant. As you know, I am the pageant runner, and as such, I run a very lucrative program. It looks great. Everyone knows about it. It's a great time. The thing is, some people are jealous, and I need this year to go very smoothly. I need there to be security. I need there to be people looking out for the safety of the guests. It is our 50th year. It is a very important year, and I need some help with that to make sure everything goes smoothly and the Duchess to have a great time when she attends.
Oh, there you are, Calliope. You are looking wonderful, and you can see Nickel is trying to darn on his sock. Just pull it up. It keeps falling down to his ankle. It's like, darling, mwah, mwah. Is
Hello,
that?
you just touched your foot, so please don't touch me. But that's wonderful to see you, darling.
I also have alcohol that can serve as a disinfectant. Would you like some really powerful alcohol that can clean your hands? Bartender.
Oh goodness, goodness me, it's only 10 a.m. So wait 5 minutes.
Okay, I will serve you that alcohol, cleaning alcohol, in 5 minutes.
Don't
All
forget
right.
the ice.
Yes. With ice. So how can we help you?
Well, as we've spoken about a little earlier, there are some people who would not want my pageant to go smoothly this year for many reasons that are not my fault at all. And I would really love some help in securing the perimeter, as they say, to keep this place running smoothly, beautifully, perfectly, and for the Duchess to have a wonderful time so that she may feel favorably towards me at the end of this event for reasons.
For reasons. Of course. I know that this is the 50th, and there are many big things that could happen if things go flawlessly. So, I made the point of contacting your pageant manager to see where we can serve as security, and it turns out that they do have a lot of security handled, but if there's going to be any sabotage, it's going to be from inside. So, I think we have a few assistant type positions, but also we heard that mixed pork sausage was disqualified recently.
It's true. It turns out they were using stolen sausages to represent their community, and that's something we cannot stand for.
Oh,
Sausage crimes.
There were sausage crimes, that's correct.
I'm a
no.
fan of sausages
Red Death sausage.
of lots of variety, but particularly the food kind right now. I'm really. Do we know what happened to the sausages?
Oh, Tiny's very hungry, just so you all know.
I
Yeah.
see.
She ain't had brekkie yet, so she's a bit peckish.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I forgot the eggs. Goddard, please get me some eggs and fry them. Use the kitchen. The kitchen. The kit. That is not fire. That is sometimes you gotta do things yourself. But we'll have that handled. I believe that maybe one of the best ways to handle security is for one of these lovely people to become mixed pork sausage in the competition, because it's they don't have to win, they just have to be able to access all of the difficult parts of the security. Is that all right with you, Miss Everhart?
I mean, they would have to perform, though.
Oh,
What would their talent be?
yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'm a really good singer.
Oh, she's the best singer. I know she doesn't sound like it,
You
but
know why
trust
my
me.
talking right now, can't ya?
Voice of a celestial, this one. I'm telling you, she's the greatest.
We have a certain level of entry, and I would love to hear you sing some, or if we could somehow avoid that, fine. We can have one of you decide amongst yourselves, I suppose, enter as a fake entrant into the pageant. But I will need you to, step it up a little in all portions of the performance talent portion, the evening wear portion, the special skills. Do you have special skills, the magical perhaps?
I can disturb people with my mind.
Yeah, she's really good at that. It's really freaky, actually.
She's absolutely terrifying. She's great for security. I'm actually really talented at word making, talking, doing, and disguises. I'm really good at disguises.
He's good at the talking, doing. He's honestly right on there.
And I got magics. I can make doors open and close. I can make lights. I'm a one-man friggin' show.
I will do just about anything for food right now. Anything. Literally anything.
Okay.
We got to get those eggs.
Hey, Nickel, can you feed your employee, please?
Yes, I can feed the employee. Oh, look, eggs are ready.
Eggs.
All right. It's soft boiled. I hope you like soft boiled.
I love whatever right now. Honestly, whatever.
Oh, there are two other positions. One is assistant stage manager, and one of them is an assistant choreographer for the big dance number. You know, that really, really important one that starts off everything and determines if people have any talent at all. I do know that the choreographer is Sir Meow Meow.
I don't think I met that guy.
Oh,
Is he nice?
Meow. That guy was wild. He was pretty gone.
Hi.
Eccentric.
Yes.
Eccentric, yeah. That's the word. That's the word for it.
Yeah.
So you need an assistant to Sir Meow Meow? Is that what you're asking?
we need an assistant choreographer to Sir Meow Meow. We need an assistant stage manager, and then we need someone to be mixed pork sausages. I mean, you can't be all the same thing, so divide and conquer as you will.
Well,
I will
do
help.
have a sausage.
Yes.
Joaquin, you
Hmm?
you have a sausage, so to speak, right?
I usually carry my breakfast in a cup to go.
Not what I mean, but you're good at things. I mean, I'm also okay with being mixed pork sausages, but how do I pull that off as my brain?
Well, I will be the choreographer. I have something in mind. I think interpretive dance would be a great direction to go in, and I think that Sir Meow Meow might find that quite delightful. Between the two of you, which one of you is more stage managery?
I'll tell
I
you.
can do either.
Yeah, Tiny. No, I was gonna say Tiny's great at giving orders. When she gets mad, oh, she is on her game.
If I get hangry, you see what happens.
Which means that I guess Joaquin, I guess you're gonna be mixed pork sausages.
I guess I am. Do you have a picture or a personality profile, or maybe even a psychology sheet on this person? I gotta become the pork sausage. I'm gonna enter the casing of the pork sausage.
You just kind of have to, you're just representing an industry, just like, mixed golden plumbing or mixed ample wheat.
Yeah.
You're just representing the industry. So just think sausages, and just, when it comes to that beauty portion, how do you best present a sausage? Just keep that in mind, because that's going to be very important. Because not only is this pageant just a beauty pageant, but it's also a commercial enterprise. Calliope Everhart is very smart and handling all of that. That's why it's so lucrative.
Yes, think of
Yeah.
yourself as the spokesperson for sausages, and the sausage community, make sure they don't find out that you are an imposter.
Well, I've been getting away with being a pasta for a very long time, so I think I can handle being a thick, juicy, veiny sausage and just case myself all over the place.
Okay, to be
You
clear,
know
you
what
are
I mean.
yes, to be
Juicy.
clear, you're not being a sausage. You are representing the sausage community. So if you show up in a sausage costume, I will kill you.
You gotta present your sausage. You aren't the sausage, but you show your sausage.
You
to everyone.
become
Alright.
yeah, you're mentally the sauce. You breathe the sausage air, you think the sausage thoughts, but outside you are tiefling.
Understood. So okay. I'm gonna start doing some research. I'm gonna go look at a sausage for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna get some notes. I'm gonna become mixed pork sausage. I'm gonna talk to some pigs. See how the pigs feel about it. I'm gonna become a perfect sausage.
I have a
Representation.
question. What was Mr. Mixed Pork Sausages like? What was he like? Because if Joaquin's gonna be pretending to be him, he might need to know a little bit of that.
Oh no,
True.
we will act as if the because it's well known now that the former mixed pork sausages was involved in a scandal and they needed to replace him. So we will
Mhm.
just present Joachim as the replacement, the true bearer of the sausage crown, if you will, to represent that industry.
Hmm.
Yeah, that little bro, you have a sausage crown.
Question, Miss Everhart. So I'm thinking that Joaquin is very, very new to this. If it's all right with you, we could either have you or one of your well-connected pageant coaches be able to just kind of get Joaquin to your standard of your pageant, so at least he doesn't embarrass you.
Oh, I would be delighted to train a newcomer, as long as they are, willing.
Okay, great. And I'm going to find someone who will dress him and someone who will at least get him to walk the right way. Uh,
I can help.
okay. I mean, we could have you help, but I feel like the right outfit and the right walk is going to be very key to all of this. And now we transition to an hour later. We are trying to find an outfit for Joaquin. So, question, is Tiny and Poppy going to help him, or is Calliope going to have one of her handlers come up, and you're going to play one of the handlers to work with Joaquin, and Calliope is there to put everything under her judgmental eye.
Poppy absolutely would not help Joaquin choose an outfit.
And would Tiny be there to help him walk, or are you going to play someone else who is willing to snap the stick on him if he doesn't walk correctly?
I'm down to help based on her experience as Meowza
Okay.
before, and using that as a model for helping him walk.
All right. So we're at the other side of the warehouse where there's more space. There is a area that looks like a runway for people to kind of walk down. And Calliope and Tiny and Calliope, what's the name of your assistant, and describe them for me?
Well, my primary assistant is named Juniper, and Juniper is a small wee thing. She is a gnome. And I think she deals a little in some sort of magic. I don't know. I don't really listen when she talks too much. Just just talk. And she's a little quiet. She's round glasses, very long hair braided into many little circles all over her head, and but she has a keen eye. For as diminutive as she is and quiet, and you can barely realize she's in the room half the time. She has quite an eye for detail and for fashion, and that I appreciate.
All right, Sam, you will be playing the role of Juniper. All right. So, as Nickel is elsewhere while Joaquin is walking down uh the walkway. Tiny, how horrible is Joaquin when he struts down the walkway?
Um, Awful. It seems strangely enough because it's like he's not channeling LaRue yet or anything. He's not like channeling that confidence. He's like walking like Joaquin, like yeah, like strutting kind of. And yeah, Tiny's watching like this the whole time.
Okay, and the scene begins.
Lil bro. Okay, I hate to break this to you. It's terrible. It's terrible.
But I'm using my arms like a rotary device. Isn't that what all the people do? Like, oh, look at me, I'm taking up all this room.
Not quite. What do you normally do when you're LaRue?
Okay, so usually I'm LaRue. I have a stiff back, right? Chest out, chin up a little bit, just a little bit of looking down my nose. I use my rapier as a walking stick, and I kind of do like a 1 foot in front of the other, kind of like an arrogant strut, peacock kind of walk.
Oh, like a pimp, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I've noticed a few of those before, so I see it now. Now that you're talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sir Joaquin. I'm the assistant. I see your walk. You need a little bit more sachet. Can you give me a sachet? Let's see your sachet, please.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna try and channel that gentleman that my sister was talking about, Silk Pocket Watch. Let's see if I can get Silk Pocket Watch in my brain. All right.
Okay. All right.
That's
Now
good.
add some flair. Do like a little horn flip. Yes. I like Calliope. What do you think?
I love it, but the only thing that's missing. Oh, sorry, you said Calliope, not me.
Oh no, I love to hear from the peanut gallery to see what they would do to fix this monstrosity. It's wonderful, entertaining as hell. Joaquin, buddy, everything you are improving so quickly. I'm so proud of you. I need you to try though with your body, and not just your feelings. So, I want you to stare straight ahead as if you are about to kill something or someone. And then I want you to move your shoulders as if you are dancing to the best music you've ever heard. And then I want you to stomp your feet one in front of the other in a straight line. That's right. No walking side by side like a normal humanoid. One in front of the other. One in front of the other. Yes. Stare. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. And turn. And turn. And flip the horn and down. And move your hand wide. Left. Yes. 1. Yes. I love it. Perfect.
Calliope, you're brilliant. Oh my god.
PJ, roll me a performance check.
Ooh,
Oh, here we go.
rolling.
Okay, so thank God I'm eloquent because I believe that means that is a. I gotta get my character sheet up. It's up, but I'm not looking at it. I'm a terrible bard. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a 15.
Respectable, but it's not going to win any prizes. It could work, but I leave it up to Calliope and Juniper to think, is this good enough?
You know what you need is like a little bit of zhuzhing, is what we call it. And I use my druidcraft cantrip to make sure that when he's walking, there's always wind blowing in his hair to like make it flow behind him, and his clothes are always like fluttering a bit. And I feel like that gives him a +5. But I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm down. I'm down for a inspiration on that, like a Windy 6 inspiration. So when something is performance related, especially specifically attached to the pageant, you now have an inspiration.
Okay, inspiration only for the pageant. I'm gonna make a note of that right now.
Yes. And so we're going to go from this scene, and we're going to go to Miss Calliope Everhart, now addressing the different contestants of the mixed Scandelabra pageant. Now, we have the character that Joaquin is playing, mixed pork sausages. But I'm gonna have Sam. I'm gonna have you play mixed jewelry box, and I'm gonna have Izzy play mixed golden plumbing. To make this interesting, let's see, PJ, describe for me mixed jewelry box. Like, what's one interesting feature that stands out about her?
Mixed Jewelry Box has recently gotten a lot of work done at the local cosmetic enchanter's office. A lot of cosmetic enchantment done. So now their eyes look like gemstones and their teeth also look like different gemstones. So when they smile, they're literally flashing like their jewels at you at the face. But it's all just a cheap enhancement. And everyone's like, it's gaudy, but they really love the effort she put into it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Michelle. What's one interesting quirk about mixed jewelry box that would be off-putting if it wasn't mixed jewelry box?
Oh, um, mixed jewelry boxes' feet are quite rectangular shaped, like a jewelry box. And it's odd because normally you would think that would make her look robotic, but actually, she wears really ornate rectangular shoes that really just pull it all together.
Got
Quite
it.
loud though.
All right, great. So for mixed golden plumbing, Sam, what's one interesting feature about mixed golden plumbing?
Ooh, she has, or they have pioneered a new hairstyle, which is bald with bangs. So no hair except for just bangs. And it's incredibly unique. It's avant-garde. Nobody's seen it done before.
All right, and PJ, what's one interesting quirk about mixed golden plumbing that is somehow endearing but weird?
They got the nervous sweats. Like they're very glistening and shining because of this. They kind of have this like very like supple glow, but it's just an absolute flop sweat 24/7 that gives them that shine.
All right, so Calliope Everhart, being the ever gracious host, um, is introducing mixed pork sausages to the other contestants, so they get to meet each other. Um, and we will see how that goes. And we'll begin the scene now.
Everyone, attention, please. I know we're all doing our morning stretches and ablutions as you will. Thank you for upkeeping your health as well as your appearance. I would like to introduce you to our newest last-minute entry, the new representative for the pork sausage community, mixed pork sausage, also known as Joachim Twopenny.
Hello, it is a pleasure to be here today with you all. It is an absolute smashing joy.
And that's what Joachim sounds like. So we are doing that. Excellent. Joachim, let me introduce you to two other pageant members that can help you feel more at home in this pageant scenario.
Oh yeah, friggin' wicked.
Okay, gotta pick one, my dear. Pick one voice. We have Mix Golden Plumbing.
Hello. And she walks over with her rectangular feet.
And we have Mixed Jewelry Box, of course. You can hear her coming from a mile away.
Yes. Your shoes are just as dramatic as your face, and you shine like diamonds, and you're slick like one too. It's truly a great pleasure to be here with you all today.
Hey, thank you. I've been pioneering a new act. They call it like tap dancing, but it's more like toe dancing.
Yes. With toes like those, a song or two must surely escape your feet, and we are better for it. Thank you, of course.
I'm a really good swimmer.
You would almost have to be. Thank you. Lovely.
It's really hot in here.
No, it's a normal temperature. We keep it pretty climate in here.
It's really hot.
Okay, well, if you needed to take a minute and go outside to get some fresh air, feel free to do so. Mix Golden Plumbing. Mix Golden Plumbing, remind me of your name again.
Bubblegurt.
Bubblegurt, that's right. I can't remember that ever. And Mix Jewelry Box, what was yours again?
It's Cynthia Lala.
Okie dokie. I will call you Miss Jewelry Box. Mix Jewelry Box, pardon me. All right,
and,
everybody. Okay.
and at this point, another woman walks in with very, very big beehive blonde hair, very platinum blonde, with little tufts that come out. She is very, very short, but very, very stacked, like a short stack of pancakes. And she has little tufts of wheat coming from all of her dress. This is Mix Ample Wheat. Hello, y'all. Like, am I late? Am I late? I think we're ready. Oh, Miss Calliope Everhart, I'm so pleased to meet you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's you. You've been. This has got. I'm so honored right now.
Miss Ampleweed, thank you for finally joining us. You are late, and I would let you all know that you are allowed one tardy things happen, but if it happens again, you will be excommunicated from the pageant. Do you understand me?
No, I don't want to be excommunicated. I can't do that 3 times.
Okay, well, just be on time. Check your fantasy watch, whatever it is you have, and step to it. Everybody, now that she's a little late, this is Mix Emberwheat. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, dear.
How do you do? It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm very well, thank you.
Yes.
At this point, Mix Golden Plumbing is like patting the sweat off their head and turns their head just a little bit, their bald head. It reflects some of the light right into the eye of Mixed Jewelry Box, and I don't know where it goes after that, but it's clearly shiny to shiny.
Oh dear. Does that really have to be out like that?
What's out like what?
Oh, never mind. Here's let me just take this tissue.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, everyone, that is quite in the spirit of the pageant. As you know, this is we call it a pageant, not a contest, because it's about familiarity with combining all of the different industries of our great land into one place that everyone can enjoy the fruits of our labor, so to speak, even if they're not fruit in their sausage. So I would encourage you all to assist each other in perhaps practicing acts for the talent portion, working on diction for the question and answer portion, or simply just making sure the fit is right on their clothing. Just help each other. We are a community here. Don't think about it as competing with each other, and just think about it as meeting a new group of friends who, well, eventually one of you will be better than the others, but keep that in mind.
Now we transition to another scene where Calliope is now meeting with the assistant choreographer as well as the choreographer Sir Meow Meow, who has decided that the dance for this particular pageant this year is voguing.
So, just to confirm, Sir Meow Meow has decided that Vogue is going to be the style, or voguing is going to be the style of dance.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second.
What's happening?
Quick change. All right.
Quick change. So,
I'm good.
all right. So Calliope is reviewing with Sir Meow Meow and the assistant choreographer um, on the dance number that's supposed to happen. So, question for Izzy: where are they rehearsing? That is very inconvenient to rehearse at this place.
They're rehearsing outdoors in like a little garden. But the garden has a lot of, those little spike bumps that like get caught in your feet. There's a lot of those kind of out and about right now, and it's also really, really hot, just like blazing hot.
And Calliope is just reviewing this to see if it is of high enough standard for this pageant. And the scene begins.
Okay, Sir Meow Meow, I know you love when I use your title. How do you feel like the choreography is going for this year's pageant? Do you think all of the contestants can learn it in time? It seems quite complicated.
No, it's not complicated at all. It's marvelous. It is natural. It is art personified in the human form. Why are you dancing that way? These are not the steps I gave you. But it is okay. We're learning. It's going to be fine. Lick my nose, you weirdo.
Sir Meow Meow, as your new choreography assistant, I feel the privilege to give you some suggestions. What is the emotion behind this? Are they not wanting to portray despair through their movements, or what's your concept?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm your
Who are
new
you?
assistant, Poppy. Don't you remember?
To
No, I
nose
don't.
once, and mine. And then I licked your nose. And then Poppy licked your nose.
You
I
made me
like
lick
it.
your nose. I remember now. Oh,
Yes, of course. I remember. You smelled a little salty. You tasted a little sad. I remember now. Yes, of course. Okay, so the movements, the voguing, it is about showing the box inside, breaking from the box outside. It is how you say meta. Well, like whatever. It's just about giving the people what they want.
what is it that these people want? It seems to me they want nothing but tacky performances. No offense, Calliope.
Defense taken, Poppy. How dare you? This show is my life. It is the center of culture and fashion and everything for this town. How dare you? You see, I start casting thaumaturgy and like my eyes seem like they're glowing. There's like flames starting to like come out of like the back of my head. The wind is starting to whip around.
My tabaxi tail is starting to get very bristly as my eyes just get dilated. Like I'm in hunting mode as a tabaxi. And I'm just like, the ears are talking back.
Wow.
What the people want, my dear, isn't food or money or safe housing. They want extravaganza. That is what we are giving them. So you would do well to help Sir Meow Meow as we have planned and talked about previously, so that this show goes as well as it possibly could.
I
Okay.
think all Poppy's trying to say is perhaps the concept could use some more depth and improvement to make it even more extravagant.
Okay, I'm listening.
So what about depth to make more extravagant? The movement of each dancer as they lift their arms to the sky is the lament of the mortal soul looking into eternity and the void, spiraling forever down into darkness.
And we can use flashy lights at the top to make it look like that. Like the spotlight's blue and comes down on them, and then we make it maybe some illusion magic here and there, like pa-pow, pa-pow.
Yes. But I see this.
Work.
We need real pixies. We must have real pixies, not a fake guy. We must have real pixies. We will light them on fire and they will do the magic. It's nothing like real. This must be super real. Miss Everhart, do you know I can find 32 pixies right now?
Oh, certainly. And I burn a use of my hold on a second, of my wild shape, and I turn into a pixie so that I can talk to other pixies, and I like peace out, go. I go to like the local pixie community, gather everyone to tell them there's like a really awesome job that's happening, and you
Okay.
can like dance and perform.
All right, so me being me and this game being this game, you take wild shape, and so I need Sam, PJ, and Izzy. You need to all play pixies, and you need to convince them to help you with Sir Meow Meow's event.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just like pulling up a pixie card to see what my skills are and stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, I can become real invisible. Neat. I'm just real flyy, I guess. I don't know. This is me.
All right.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the pixie community, please, you must hear my request from the world of the big peoples.
World of the big people. Is that where you came from?
Oh, yes.
Why do you care about big people? They're too big.
They smell
they
bad.
sat on my mushroom and killed my shadow.
It was sad.
It was a sad day.
It was very sad.
What? Okay. Big people may cause you sadness, but you can help them dazzle and be happy and give yourself happiness by being part of a great big show and have all eyes on you for once instead of on the ground.
So, but we can get revenge by making them happy.
Yes?
I have a question. This is mushroom related. Will doing this get me a new mushroom?
I can have one they can have one fabricated for you, it turns out. They can just make shit appear and grow at the ground.
Oh, they make them.
Yes, mushrooms go from manure.
We like manure.
They
You
poop
mean to tell
too.
me every time I poop, I could be making mushrooms? Man, I think you tell me these things.
Well, because they're big people, their poops are much bigger, so the mushrooms grow bigger. Your poops would only make us size mushrooms.
Oh, that's some good logic. I like that.
Oh.
Yeah, Bellflower's got a good point. You know, I will help them if it means I can get a mushroom.
I want a mushroom too.
Okay, 2 mushrooms. Any other requests?
I want a dandelion, but like a big one, and then also a mushroom.
Okay, so you're getting 2 things, and your hat fell off, so maybe a hat chin strap. And how about you?
I want blood. I want to drink it.
You want human blood, tiefling blood? What kind of blood we talking here? Any blood. Okay, got it. We got all right, so everyone just follow me to a world of big mushrooms and blood, and what was the third thing again? Sunflower. A flower? A regular flower?
Dandelion.
Turn in.
Dandelion. They're all the
No
same. They're all
dandelion.
yellow.
I'll just take the blood too.
Okay, we're all getting this. We're getting a pack of 3. Good little happy meal. All right, a meal of happiness. Let's go.
All right, Michelle, roll me some persuasion.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna give you a +2 because I think that was well acted.
Well, my dude, I rolled a 19 plus 2 is a 21.
Damn, okay. So you actually convince like all of them to actually come with you. But keep in mind, they're gonna be looking for those mushrooms and that blood.
Don't worry, I have it figured out because I'm a druid. We get back.
We get back, and you have all of these pixies that are hovering around. For everybody else here, I need you to roll me a wisdom check.
As pixies or as the not pixies?
As you're not pixies.
Okay.
Oh.
Actually, no,
Oh.
sorry. Instead, like, give me a... No, we'll keep it as a wisdom check.
Well,
I got a 5.
I can't show it on stream because this dice has a swear word where the critical 1 is, but it starts with the letter F. So, Mr. Sir Meow Meow has critically failed his wisdom save, as I'm positive that he would.
9.
Positive.
all three of you see the swarm of pixies, even though you requested them, are now freaking out.
What are they? What is that? What they look like? Is that what pixies look like? I didn't know that was a pixies.
They look like big bugs. I don't like big bugs.
I must have you lick my nose. Please, you little creatures of whimsy, take out your tongues and lick my smell maker.
No, I think we need to go hide. I think we need to go find somewhere to duck and cover.
I undo wild shape, so I am Calliope in tiefling form again.
Okay.
Hi. And oh goodness. I burn a first level spell slot. Hey guys, I hope we don't have any actual encounters. And I cast Entangle, but like safely, so I keep you all from running away.
Got it.
Everybody, please, as we say in the industry, take a knee. These pixies are here to help us with the show, as they say.
Why are the
Yes,
teeth so sharp?
They're just, that's how they look. That's what I mean. You shouldn't ask people why they have sharp teeth, darling. That's really uncouth of you. I I use my cantrip to craft again. I make giant flowers and mushrooms sprout all over this tiny garden in a circle, like a ring around us.
Nice.
They stay kind of like, fairy ring, and they kind of stay in a circle where we practice. So meow meow. Is this, you think, an adequate number of pixies to help make the choreography really shine?
You lick my nose. Any one of you lick my nose. And he's pointing to the pixies. And he's like, now, come here, lick my nose. I don't know which one does it.
I'm gonna roll to see what the response is to that request. That's going to be, I guess, a persuasion. So go ahead and roll, and I'm also gonna roll as well.
Okay. Well, I got a critical 20 from Sir Meow Meow as he passionately and with great bravado goes, lick my nose. Please. Please, lick my nose. Lick it right now. It's okay. It's okay. No, lick my
Michelle, narrate for me how those pixies come and embrace Sir Meow Meow to his request.
Oh goodness, they are so excited to see. Is Sir Meow Meow a giant cat? Am I correct in assuming? Cool,
Yeah.
like a tabaxi situation.
Tabaxi, yeah.
They see a giant tabaxi for the first time. These are pixies that don't go out very much, and they're so excited to stroke the fur that they fly together in a heart-shaped shape towards him, and they come around his head like so lovingly, so excited, and they take turns like going around in this heart shape, and just giving him a little kiss on the nose, and they each go take a turn and kiss, and they go around, and they are they're casting a little bit of like fairy lights because they're just so excited, and it looks really beautiful and extravagant, and it makes like a disco color shine around him.
Poppy will see this happening, and even though she's still held and she's absolutely terrified, she'll say, well, I guess it does look really good.
At this point, both Poppy and Tiny are far less terrified from the very amorous reaction the pixies have to Sir Meow Meow.
Kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Look at these little guys.
The kisses make you forget about the teeth.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that's a first for me. But they're cute.
All right, and we will take this time to transition into another section. Yeah, I know. This is how ridiculous our game can get, but it's why it's kind of fun. Next, Calliope meets with the assistant stage manager, which I believe is Tiny, in this case. Now, here's a question I'm going to ask PJ. The assistant stage manager right now is just trying to make sure that people make their cues, that everything lines up correctly. What has gone wrong? Just gonna ask you.
Who's answering this one? Sorry.
PJ.
Oh, PJ.
Oh, so sorry.
PJ.
So what has gone wrong with the
With the staging. What's
the staging?
Yeah. Or with the dance.
So the thing that has gone wrong with the staging for the dance, now that we have the pixies and they're amazing in color and everything, there is a really bad like pixie dust powdering all over the floor. And it's causing some people to either lose their balance or to just break out in a horrendous sneezing fit. But you can't do anything because once it's in there, it's like sand. It's impossible to get it out.
Okay. So so you are now dealing with all of this sand, all of this extra pixie dust that is having an effect. Sam, what effect is it having on people that has a bad reaction?
Ooh, the pixie dust is making people sneeze. Quite a few people are allergic to pixie dust and they didn't realize it. So there's just a lot of like snot and watery eyes and just kind of starting to murmur throughout the surrounding area.
All right. So everyone in the scene is playing the scene with allergies. If I am not convinced that you don't have allergies, you will be rolling things at a disadvantage. And the scene begins now.
Goodness, I'm so grateful the pixie showed up. It looks amazing. It looks great. I love it.
This is
A lot of rainbow glitter comes out of my nose.
the Koopa dust. This is absolutely gonna make a wicked performance. Is everyone else like? Is the world getting blurry and wet for like everyone else's point of view, or is that just me?
I think it's the glamour of it all. It looks so fantastic. Our brains can't process how amazing it is.
Sure I'm allergic.
It's so friggin' beautiful. I really hope everyone here. I hope everyone. Oh, my horn jiggled. I hope everyone here really appreciates all the steps you went through, ever had.
Oh, the thing I want the most is everyone's appreciation. Thank you for saying that. I just need the people to respect all the work that goes into this. Anyway, pixies look great. Everything's fabulous. It's a little dusty on the floor. I don't know what that's about.
Can't
But,
really see everything. Is my only note.
Yeah, it's a little overpowerful, but hey, maybe we can use this to our advantage if we, if we, get on stage. We can use some prestidigitations and really make this one to remember. Oh, my eyes are burning.
Yeah, it's hard to see a little. Maybe we should take care of. Maybe we should tone it. I would never say this normally, but maybe we should tone it down like a tiny bit with the dust, or can we somehow fix the pixies' dandruff problem? I try to what does the spell do? Here we go.
Okay.
I try to create water
Okay.
using the first level transmutation spell.
Mhm.
So suddenly I kind of go and you see water come from the sides of the stage as if it was just waiting there in the wings. It comes down in like a beautiful like curling waterfall, and it sort of like goes in this circular motion, so it's sweeping down onto the stage and picking up the pixie dust as it kind of cycles back into itself, and then I dismiss it.
Okay, great. Is there a casting effect or a spell that you have to? Is there a quote unquote spell attack on this, or is there a saving throw that has to be performed with this?
It is an no. It just says I
No?
create it. It's instantaneous, and it's 10 gallons
Okay,
of
great.
water. Yes.
All right. So what I will do is I'm going to have you roll to just represent your spell control of this. So you would treat this like a spell attack against the DC of the effect that we need, which is essentially sweeping and getting rid of the dust.
Okay.
So yeah. So I have a number in mind, and you just have to be able to reach it with your spell attack.
Well, that's gonna be a 8.
Okay. So, while Calliope Everhart is creating water to wipe up all of the dust and try to trap it, the problem is that she does a great job at getting most of it out. People are also now wet. The stage is now wet.
Well,
And
Um,
still, it's wet, and also it's wet with dust.
Oh, that's
So
the
muddy.
worst.
is it the pixie dust though? Because I mean, it's kind of rainbowy. Not gonna lie, there are worse things that could have happened. What if we try? I'm gonna use my cantrip, my thaumaturgy
Mhm.
cantrip, and see if I can like kind of heat things up, just
Okay.
to very gently start drying things.
All right.
I join in and also do thaumaturgy with her to make the glitter, the rainbow pixie dust, basically sparkle with more color intensity, with more light and luster. Because Joaquin is thinking this is like that glamour glitter that used to put on your body when you'd go out to dance at the street clubs. Yeah, I think we could really put some like pizzazz if we like really up the light, right?
All right. So both of you roll me an Arcana check. Let's see how well this goes.
This is what magic is for.
This is what magic is for.
Cleaning shit.
Solving chaotic situations with simple solutions. Let's see. All right, so I got a 17.
Okay. Izzy, what did you get?
3. 3.
A 3. Okay. So this is what happens. Joaquim is intending to make all of the fairy dust even more glittery, so it looks like just rainbows on people, which he does very, very well. However, the heat that Tiny is trying to do on the stage to get it to dry is not. It's not that it's not drying. It's just not enough power. The end result is that there's now glitter stuck on everything that the eye can see. So glitter is stuck. It's damp, which is better than wet, but you are all now covered in rainbow glitter, which is essentially fairy poop.
Is it also making us sneeze?
I'm
Or
it's more kind of like just sticking to your face. You know how when pollen sticks to your face, you feel like your face, and if you have fur, your fur or your horns, they just feel like they're full of pollen. You feel kind of gross, but you're sparkly like rainbows.
it's sparkly.
It's
I
feeling
mean,
pretty
I don't
supposed to-
hate it.
All right. Hey, what do you know? A gross little boy from the streets made this pageant work after all. Ah, look at you.
Where does this stuff come from, though? From pixies, the glitter.
I assume it's like the dander or how they breathe. Maybe they breathe beautifully. I don't really know a lot about pixies, even though I can transform into them. But maybe it's better we don't know exactly where it's from. Anyway, this is going to be the biggest hit at the pageant, I think. We've created a new fashion statement for this year's Scandelabra, and I'm so excited for it.
Out of nowhere, or at least from the top, a more light dusting of pixie dust comes down because the pixies are very, very excited, especially after the mushrooms and blood, which we're not going to ask where the blood came from, but they got it. They're excited,
Cool. To be
and
given
they're
thanks.
and they're still above. And
So
there's now more There's now more
Okay.
dust. Think of Mariah Carey concert. Just glitter.
Wait,
Just glitter.
where's that coming from? How do you do that? Tiny shouts up to the pixies.
Poppy, Sam, you're gonna play one of the pixies. The most vocal of the pixies.
What do you want? What do you need?
Where's the glare coming from? That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's coming from me.
But where's it coming from you? Is it like your danda or something?
I don't know what that means. I just every day it just comes out of me. You know, it's just part of my life.
Comes out of your where?
Well, have you taken like, your pixie anatomy classes?
No.
So you don't know what the like the dingle bob?
The dingle bob?
Yeah.
Do I want to know what the dingle bob is?
Do you want to know where the dingle bob is? I mean, you're asking me. Do you?
You know, I think I kind of do want to know what the dingle bob is. Do you want to know what the dingle bob is?
I certainly don't want to know any of this nonsense.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll show you later.
Yes, please. Thank you. It's very
And more blood.
It's very
Um, Hey, listen, Pixie, I can get you like maybe more bloods. We're not going to talk about that in front of these people, but I would be great if you could can you hold it? Can you turn off the dingle bob for the next few hours while this pageant gets on its way?
It's really hard to do that, but I can try to find like a plug.
Why don't I give you a special dingle bob vestibule for the use of dingle bob ing? And I cast web to make like a web, like a sack kind of thing on either end of the stage. You may use these little we'll call them dingle bob cups at your leisure to excrete the dust that comes from it and collect it. So if you want it for later, you can get it, and we will not have to have any more. We have quite enough down here as it is, and it's great, and we're loving it, but we can't, sometimes there's too much of a good thing, you know what I mean?
Wow, how incredibly innovative. I'll tell the others.
Great, excellent.
And with that, the pixies now use the Dingle Bob Cup,
Hell yeah.
which now allows you an extra container of glitter in the case you need it.
Sweet. We did it, everyone. We beat Dungeons and Dragons.
We won forever. Thank you, Gary Gygax. We have Dingle Bob's your pixies.
We have learned about pixie anatomy today, and the game is still not done. Believe it or not, we still have some time. So we're going to go forward to the actual beginning of the event, where the crowd is coming in, taking seats on several bales of hay, as was tradition. Part of the prize package in the past was bales of hay for the farm animals, so there's no need to break that tradition, and it's cheaper than meal seating, so that's where everyone sits. It's just part of tradition, and so far, no one suspects anything is wrong, although the stage is very, very glittery, which impresses a lot of people. That's a lot of rainbow. There are 2 web cups of extra glitter, and people are not sneezing, although the stage is still a little bit damp. But people can get over it. We're outside, so the dampness will dry. The Duchess of Scandelabra herself, Duchess Sabrina, is watching from her carriage, surrounded by several guards. So, very, very in the back, but she sees with a pair of opera glasses. While this is not new information for the tabloid bards, but it's new to Calibri, who knows that the Duchess is a shy young girl, but just not this eccentric or paranoid. But as we mentioned earlier, she just became Duchess 9 months ago after a passed from suspicious activities. So, various parts of the pageant are going on, and right now is time for the voguing section. Um, so, I would like Sir Meow Meow, who cannot resist a stage, to lead the others in voguing choreography.
Okay. I'll leave the horns on for this one.
Sure.
So Sir Meow Meow starts in the front. He just kind of has another quick catnip. Hands out, brings him in, highlights his face, out to the side, snaps 2, 3, 4, forward, hands, close, open, back, forward, cover, square, turn down, turn up, back, hands lean forward, hand lean back, square lean forward, turn side, other side, back, cross across, face, take out your claws, slowly drag them across.
Calliope is off stage, but she is just like a stage mom, be like melding the words of the song. She's like just doing it along with them.
Mhm.
Poppy's trying to assist as much as she can stand, seeing that this is not her preferred way of artistic expression.
Mix Golden Plumbing is every so often throughout the dance trying to fan the top of their bald head, just to get the and the glitter on top of their bald head is just really popping right now, just like lighting up like a little disco ball.
Joaquim is doing that thing most uncomfortable and unsure of themselves men do in a dance routine where they're literally a half step behind the whole choreography and they're cheating by looking at the person to their left. Like totally bad, but he's in the back right, so he's not really getting stage time.
I'm going to give everyone here inspiration because you all vote improv for this game.
Yay!
So because that was just fun.
That was very fun.
Yeah, we welcome to our D&D game. So, so as we get through the pageant, we now get into the evening gown competition. So, I want every contestant to describe what they are wearing to represent their industry. I'm going to start off with Mixed Golden Plumbing.
Oh, Mix Golden Plumbing has a long tube-like gown, but at the very end it flares out, just like the end of a plunger, basically. It's like a brown with embroidery kind of coming down until the very end, which is this gold bell. They have a little hat on that has a little toilet paper roll, golden toilet paper roll, kind of sitting at the top, and the top of it bells out to have this, like, it looks like a toilet seat cover kind of coming around their head. They are sweating bullets as they come through. So to everybody's kind of misfortune, you like the BO is just a little bit extra pungent, but nobody seems to mind much because it works so much with the brand of Mixed Golden Plumbing. They also have like toilet paper rolls kind of streaming behind them, like gracefully. And they strike a post, but you see them wipe off some of the sweat from the top of their very bald, glittery head. It looks like it's just smearing the glitter around them, but it almost seems purposeful as it dyes the toilet paper roll this extra little glitter, as if the Dingle Bob glitter, they're using the toilet paper roll to wipe it up, if you will. They
Yes.
pose and they turn back around and go back, still fanning the top of their head profusely.
Yes. This is Mix Golden Plumbing coming down with the representation of the different parts of plumbing that we have every day, and quartered off with all of these extra veils of paper representing the paper industry as well as the plumbing. Thank you, Mix Golden Plumbing. Next, we have Mixed Jewelry Box. Please describe Mixed Jewelry Box evening gown.
So Mixed Jewelry Box is really going with the theme of rectangles, with representing her feet out to the rest of her outfit. The shoes are very square. There's a lot of angles. Each shoulder has like a pauldron that's very sharp, rectangular. The sleeves are these almost like bejeweled tissue boxes that she shoved her arms through, and some bloomers that instead of blooming are just like sharp edges, every inch of them all bejeweled. And she is frantically, as she walks down the runway, wiping the jewels because the pixie dust has kind of settled onto them, making their glimmer a little bit less of the natural jewel and more of the pixie mud variety. She doesn't like that. So she seems very disgruntled, but she's doing her best, clamping down the runway.
And next we have Mixed Jewelry Box showing the angles of the different cuts of the facets represented by the rings and the necklaces from the jewelry industry. There is a little bit of extra layering of rainbows that is obscuring some of their natural shine, but Mixed Jewelry Box does their best to retain the stated dignity that is this pageant Mixed Jewelry Box. Next, we have Mixed Pork Sausage. Describe, Sam, you are playing the designer. Describe the outfit that he is wearing when he goes down the runway.
Oh well, so mixed pork sausage is we like the sausage theme, but we want to make sure that it's not too literal. You don't ever want to go too literal. So it's just got the vague tones of sausage, the wonderful not browns. Calliope hates browns. It's more like bell pepper colors, just throughout, just like almost like a confetti of bell peppers, because those go really good in sausages, and like a little flowy, but like also fluffy, because that's just how you feel inside when you eat sausages. So like long sleeves with like almost like how the sausages are like cased, down the arms, streaming like fringe, and he really got the sachet down. Calliope did a really good job of teaching him how to sachet.
All right, and representing Mixed Pork Sausages, we see a creative interpretation of sausage casing. Keep in mind that it is considered not literal, with suggestions of Miss Calliope Everhart herself. And as judges, we have to let you know that this is not going to influence the judging in any way, but we are just stating that involvement has happened, and that is Mixed Pork Sausages.
Somebody like grabs and muffles Tiny from the back.
No wooing at a pageant.
Would it be possible for me to cast thaumaturgy as a cantrip as I'm doing my strut?
Yes.
Because I kind of want to do a few things. I think Joaquin, being like a big street fan revolution, kind of wants that the intro LaRue gets, where it's like the war drum, like boom, 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 and like a flute, like just kind of ominously whistling. But as he does, he starts affecting, so you can hear the sizzle of a sausage on the grill. You can start smelling that kind of burning meat smell, that succulent, mouth-watering smell as pork sausage hits the licked flame and steel crosswire of the grill perfectly. You can almost start to see in your head the grill marks appear around him across his uniform, but it's an illusion of the mind, or is it an illusion of your hunger? As Joaquin struts, you can almost smell fresh cooked pork sausage feel the heat of the grill and you want to taste it in your mouth so bad, but you cannot have it. No, 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 no. Because if you want the pork sausage, you must buy mixed pork sausage, available in stores now.
Oh, Calliope, you did such a good job. This really took on. Oh, all credit to you, Calliope. I think he didn't have it in him before you came around and just gave him all of it, Calliope.
I instilled him with the spirit of pageant.
And sausage.
He had that in him all along, I think.
You're so inspiring.
I know.
All right. And then we have another contestant. You see a young woman, you see Mix Ample Wheat, who is dressed like a tall grain of stock. Now, Miss Ample Wheat is actually quite short and round, so it almost looks like she looks like an exclamation point. Tall stock weeks just jutting out like a crown. Huge, about 3 times the size of her height, and her round, voluptuous body covered in what looks like gold lame, but is not gold lame. And she walks down very, very proud, representing wheat. And you hear the announcer say, coming down, representing the different stalks of wheat, which forms bread and every essential parts of your world, Miss Ample Wheat. And then you hear like some applause. Now, other parts of the competition happen, like the talent competition happens, and we have gone from 33 contestants, and we are now down to 5. The finalists being Mix Golden Plumbing, Mix Ample Wheat, Mix Pork Sausage, Mix Jewelry Box, and Mix Big Lumber. So, we are now at the question portion. The final question that will determine everything. They bring out Calliope Everhart, and there is roaring applause, recognizing all the stuff that she has done, because everything looks great so far. But it is now up to her to ask the one final question to every contestant. The first person that goes up is Mix Golden Plumbing. Calliope, what's the question you ask all of the contestants?
The same question we ask every year. Describe your perfect date.
Well, I feel like they have to take me somewhere where the bathroom passes the can I poop here check. Now, I don't know how many dates you've been on with a proper date that have taken you to a place where you go to the bathroom and you think, I can't do that here. This is not a nice bathroom. I require elegance in every bathroom that I visit. So my thought process on a perfect date is if it does not have a nice enough bathroom for me to take a poop in, it is not a nice enough establishment for me to be frequenting in the first place. Also, they just have to care about hygiene and not be very sweaty in particular. I find that to be a little gross when that happens. You know, basic hygiene. So important to us all.
Okay, so everybody, that was Miss Golden Plumbing's Mix Golden Plumbing's answer. A good place to poop, and something about a personality, but whatever. Thank you so much. Okay, next contestant.
Next contestant is Mix Jewelry Box.
Mixed Jewelry Box, same question. What's your perfect date?
Oh, my perfect date. Well, I am quite partial to long walks in the forest. And if we happen to end up at the jewelry store, it that's fine too. You know how it is when a man or a woman or they takes you on a date. You go walking through the forest watching the birds, and you end up in the jewelry store and they buy you something very expensive. It just tends to happen, and I just, what a delight. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So long as they have a deep appreciation for all things incredibly expensive, and we'll get along fine.
A wonderful answer from Mixed Jewelry Box. Shiny, expensive things, everyone, is what your partner really wants. Excellent. Thank you so much. And next to who is the next contestant, please? Send them on up.
Yes, the next contestant is Mixed Pork Sausage.
Mixed pork sausage. Same question. Describe your perfect date.
Well, what a wonderful question. Thank you for asking it, and thank you for listening. The best date ever. A few years ago, I was a younger sausage lad, a sausage link, a hog log, if you will. It was a wonderful evening. The air was wet and heavy with rain, and the streets glistened with it as well. It was hot. It was organic. It was free range and natural. We ran all over the city, getting in all manners of trouble, but we got in it together, he and I. And I think we still kind of chase that day, don't we, as people? The innocence of youth, the fiery passion, the lives that forge us into something new and tasty. And sure, we may wear our grill marks with pride of the heat that we have suffered and what we have come through with survival. But that's what we are, aren't we? We're all just grilled sausages, thriving, becoming a whole meal and not just a snack. That is the absolute perfect date, an adventure that defines a lifetime and just so happens to show you how truly delicious we all are on the inside. And I took a bite of that great night with him, and I haven't had something close since. And that would be my wonderful perfect date. Just a good old reminder of delicious pork sausage.
You see like a single black tear come out of Calliope's eye. Turns into a rock and like dusts it away. That was
Sorry, I was just saying Tiny has been actively screaming.
yes.
And Poppy has been holding Tiny back throughout and as I cover in tears.
What an inspired answer from Mixed Pork Sausage. And can we have our final contestant, please? Or is there two more? How many more is it?
Yeah, the next contestant is Mixed Ample Wheat.
Mixed Ample Wheat. Same question. What's your perfect date?
My perfect date. I know the perfect date. It was the 4th month of the 25th of that month. It was not too hot, not too cold, but it was the date that lives in infamy because it was the date Calliope Everhart stole the crowd from me! And we roll for initiative.
I slap her. She gets a slap.
Yep.
Oh no!
That is the...
Well, you done goofed.
Okay, everyone, tell me your initiative rolls.
12.
Okay.
18.
This is a really good one. I got 22.
And I'm
Watch
assuming I'm Poppy again.
Yeah, you're
in
Poppy
the
again.
crowd.
So, Poppy, you're 12, and
Yes.
Calliope 18. Joaquin.
8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Joaquin 22. Tiny.
I'm 18.
18. Okay. And then we have Amber, who is... Got it. Okay. So we'll go at that point. Okay. So for logistics, we know that Joaquin and Calliope are on stage. Tiny and Poppy are off, like not on stage, but it would take them a couple of rounds, or it would be, if they would have to initiate any melee, it would be next round. And then we also have Amber. But Joaquin goes first.
Okay. So I am I'm anticipating actual violence, right? Like there's going to be potential lethality here, correct?
Maybe.
Well, why not? Let's take a shot in the dark and try something dangerous. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my eloquence ability.
Okay.
I should have used last game, and I totally blanked on it. Called Unsettling Words.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action, what this wonderful ability lets me do is use my bardic inspiration to roll against their saves. So I'm going to roll a d6 right now, and that's going to be taken off the will save I'm going to force them to make in a second.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna get a -5 to their will save.
Whew, okay.
So with my normal action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use Dissonant Whispers at level 2.
Okay. Tell me the effect of what does that do?
So Dissonant Whispers, it is a Wisdom save of 13. They're going to take a -5 against that. One person within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm going to say some really creepy bard stuff, and I'm going to get inside their head, and I'm going to roll 4d6 psychic damage. Save takes half. So they have to
Copy
make a
that.
willpower save, beating a 13.
Okay, and it takes as a penalty of 5.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me just double check in here. That. Okay. Oh wow! So, roll -5 turns out to be a dirty 1.
Okay, so unsettling words out loud. I look to them in the eyes. Eyes just go like just blood red, and the blood actually looks like slick and metallic.
Mhm.
And I look to her and I say, any governing body or queen who can't keep her crown doesn't deserve to wear it in the first place. Boom. Unsettling words to get the willpower knocked down. And then start this double talk. As I'm talking here, there's the subliminal message that flies through the air, and in her head, she hears, who needs wheat? Children are starving and dying in the streets. There are people sick and suffering, and you're here pouncing around like some would-be god. You're a straw man, and effigies are burned. In her skull, in her mind, this horrible threat and the depravity of everything that Joaquin is grown through. It does 20 psych damage to her.
Wow. Okay. Duly noted. She has a splitting headache. Hold on here. Just need to make a roll. She has a splitting headache as a result of these dissonant whispers, and suddenly the outfit that she's wearing transforms in front of everyone. It looks like a lot of dingy rags, and the face looks to be a little bit more gnarled rather than puffy and young and effervescent. And Calliope recognizes this person. This was Mint Julep, the woman who almost had the crown, but there was a scandal that caused her to be disqualified. Michelle, was a scandal that caused Mint Julep to be disqualified?
Mint Julep was infusing everyone's drinking water that was on stage for all the contestants with so much mint that it acted as a diuretic, and everyone so everyone had to peace out in the middle of the opening ceremonies. And they found out it was Mint Julep all along.
Yes, diabolical, but Calliope would have none of it. Next, we go to Tiny. Tiny, what's your action?
Tiny, because she's backstage. How are we 60 feet apart, 30 feet apart?
We'll say 60 feet.
Okay. I think actually, how close are the dingle bomb nets?
We'll say we'll say within 20 feet. They're like off stage, collecting all of the dingle bob dust. You can get to
Cool.
it.
Okay. If from trajectory, can I tell, like, if I were to snap that, where would it land?
Oh, you can't tell from it. You just do the action, and a dice roll will determine where it lands.
Okay. Or dang, okay. I'm gonna like use my do we have any of our weapons, or are we just unarmed right now?
I'm gonna say that for a bonus action, you can get your weapon out.
Okay. I have my dagger.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw that.
Mhm.
And go straight for the nets. And my hope is that with the way I'm cutting it, as it opens, it will fall all over Mint Julep to exasperate some allergies. Okay. What do I
Okay.
roll a dexterity check, or do I roll a
Give me a. This is a perfect sleight of hand check. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You want to roll high because this is very, very exact.
I got 16.
Okay. So you managed to cut the webbing that Calliope created that had all of the I was about to say dingleberry, dingle bob dust. Dingleberry would be something very different. Dingle bob dust. It falls, and it doesn't. While it does not land on Mint Julep, it is within um it is within breathing distance of all of the contestants as well as Calliope Everhart, causing um an, uh, causing an allergic reaction on all of them, meaning that they're now rolling at disadvantage unless they have an advantage to cancel it. Next, we have and we now have Mint Julep, who is currently at the disadvantage because she is now inhaling this. Right now, she is going after Calliope Everhart, even though she is filled with allergies. Um, she is trying to cast Eldritch Blast on
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast on Calliope Everhart, and she rolls. Oh, that is a dirty 20.
What the heck?
But this is a disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
She wants you dead.
Oh, that's a 17. So even at a 17, it's at disadvantage. So it's gonna shock Calliope Everhart for 8 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're okay here.
You're okay. Next.
And because I get a reaction,
Yes, you do.
I cast Hellish Rebuke because I'm a torn person.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Like, I lost the word for a second.
Tell us what Hellish Rebuke does, because I want everyone to hear this.
Anytime someone messes with Calliope, you have to remember that she's a very vengeful sort of tiefling. As soon as I become injured, or even a speck of my clothing becomes slightly dirty, you see from behind her hair there becomes a glow, and vines start to kind of grow out, and the vines all go like this, whoosh, and they point at Mint Julep, and out of the vines come just tiny little spikes that are my Hellish Rebuke, and each spike is a little glittery for some reason. And they make a dex save.
All right.
And they take damage.
All right. Let me see. I think I have. Yeah, your dex save is. They have to beat a 13.
Correct.
Is what I see. Okay, and roll, and there is a 4 on the die.
That's the fails. So they take full damage, which is what is 17.
17. Woo! Man, okay. 17 points of damage. She is not looking so...
Oh. Wait, I cast it at second level. Hold on, so I get one more.
Oh, okay.
What I say 17 plus 7 is
24.
That
Oh
one.
no.
24.
Wasn't even my turn yet.
All right. So tell me how much humiliation is Mint Julep suffering as she's like literally on her last legs right now.
Oh. Mint Julep's hair is looking very flat, and that is so embarrassing. Also, her skin, you can see the contour powder she put on. She did not blend it, so you see streaks, and that's just upsetting and very basic rookie stuff right there. Also, her left shoe is like a tiny bit scuffed, and oh gosh, I really feel for her right now because everyone can see that scuff, especially her being at a high level and everyone sitting down below the stage. Also, from all of the spikes, the glittery spikes that shot at her, instead of making her look fabulous, it's actually torn bits of her hair, and she just looks sort of a mess.
Wow, she looks like a basic witch right now. All right, next, Sam.
I still get a turn though. I didn't go yet.
I
That was a
know.
reaction.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's my
they're right.
reaction.
That is a reaction.
Yeah.
That was Sam.
Killing
So I'm going. Yeah, next would be Sam. The next would be Calliope's actual
Oh,
turn.
I see. Okay.
So Sam, Poppy, what is your action?
So Poppy sees the violence that is taking place on stage, and she's like, "Gods!" And she'll take out just like a little mask because she knows that people who are in the audience might know who she is if she just goes out there. So she's wearing kind of like a Zorro mask, and she'll take out 2 daggers and rush onto stage, do a little bit of like a like tuck and roll, and attempt to make a dagger attack at Miss Golden Wheat.
Okay. Since you were not in the area that was filled with allergies, you're not at a disadvantage. So go ahead and make an attack.
All right. Let's get a... Whew, that was a 7, but I'm going to use my bardic inspiration that I have to roll that again.
Yes, you can.
Okay, come on. Get her. It wasn't any better. That was an 8 to hit.
Okay, so despite that you use your best moves to try to go hook 1, hook 2 with these daggers, you do kind of slip a little bit on the dust. And
what is all of this?
It's
Was an accident.
Next.
With my bonus action,
The bonus
I will
action?
just, as I'm like slipped kind of on the ground, I'll reach out and bonus action healing. Which healing is it? What is it? Healing word? Is that, yeah, healing word to Calliope. And that will give you a d4 plus 2, 4 points back.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Next, we go to Calliope.
Okay. Yay. Looking healthy. Okay. I take a small step back, and you see me raise my horns to the sky, and like the sky, this looks like the ceiling of the building opens up, and a big glittery holographic beautiful moonbeam comes from the ceiling, and I cast Moonbeam. Which is if the creature starts its turn inside of this moonbeam, it takes 2d10 damage, and and it must make a Constitution saving throw to see if it can take half or not.
Copy that. Does that happen immediately? I believe it does.
It happens at the start. I believe the start of its next turn.
Copy that. Okay. So a huge, beautiful moonbeam comes down on Mint Julep, and that ends that round. So we go to the beginning of the next round. So I'm going to say that the moonbeam is going to take effect, so she has to make her con save, which she does.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Which she does. But you now see beautiful moonbeams. Dingle Bob dust. It is looking quite beautiful.
Bring the drama. She takes half damage though. Still.
Oh, she does take half damage?
Yes. So I rolled an 18. So it's a 6 or 9.
9.
Is the math. Yeah.
So as Mint Julep is about to strike, the weight of the moonbeam hurts her so hard that she withers to a crumble. Tell me how Mint Julep expires on stage.
Oh, homie. It looks like the moonbeam is starting to like slowly seep into her body, and you start to see the light sort of radiating out of her body again. So it's sort of creating like this beautiful disco ball light scenario. And as I realize that she's about to sort of evaporate in the moonbeam, I start pointing at all the contestants and saying, "And ready, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is part of the show." And I get them to come on stage and do the dance we were rehearsing with Sir Meow Meow.
All right,
we just start voguing as if it
Sir
was
Meow Meow, lead us into the victory vogue.
I was already a little bit of it. So he comes out and he's just like, "Meow, cover eyes. Meow, cover eyes. Meow covers eyes. And vote fierce."
Okay. So, as the pageant ends with a spectacular ending, and we're not really sure how it ends, but it doesn't quite matter because now it is time for the news. Is everybody ready to do the news portion of our show?
Just coming down off of that. Off of that moonbeam high right there. Woohoo!
I'm going to give everybody like a minute because getting into news mode, which is part of our show, does take a little bit of prep. So for this news portion, usually Free Will or Nickel Dime Quarter will treat this like like being on a news program, and we will go to various things, and at the end of it, we will interview Miss Calliope Everhart on an exclusive of what happened in this year's Mixed Candelabra pageant. So, the news! Hello and welcome to this edition of Poison Tulips, the place where you get dirt on everything. But the place with the most interesting sparkly dirt is the most recent Mixed Scandelabra pageant. We had some of our writers there, so we're going to hear from their perspective what happened at the Mixed Scandelabra pageant. And we also have an exclusive only here on Poison Tulips interview with Lady Calliope Everhart, who just received her title from creating the most spectacular 50th anniversary of this pageant. We will start off with our man on the streets, Leroux.
Hello, it is I, the streets itself, Leroux. Rumor has it there's been a whole new spectacular display of wealth and extravagance. There was the 50th annual mix pageant happening for Scandelabra. It was very, very nice. Sir Meow Mix has returned. Sir Meow Meow has returned. And much to his style and flair, he has recruited the innocent legs of the pixies. Rumor has it he was seen demanding they lick his nose, putting them in headlocks, and bunny kicking them until, of course, it was all over. But more than just his methods, what's really gotten the attention of this reporter is that there was unrest. Apparently, even in the higher echelons, there is violence against one another, as a disgraced mint julep has returned in disguise. than drawing upon others in great violence. Truly, the lesson here learned is if you have confidence, you can make it work whether you are wearing a dress or rags. Truly, this failure should be a lesson to us all about what real taste is. Thank you. And remember, it is not the pants of the revolution as a flag, it is merely the garments you wear as a confident person. Leroux, out.
Thank you, Leroux. I will get that pronunciation right at some point in your career. Next, we go to Morgana Malice, who covers arts and entertainment. Morgana, to you.
Hello, yes, it's Morgana Malice, your illustrious, mysterious arts and entertainment reporter. Today, reporting on the so-called arts of the mixed Scandelabra beauty pageant. What was fashionable and popular out there, you may be wondering. A lot of pixie byproducts, it seems. It's glitter, but where does the glitter come from? That is the question. Backstage, a few pixies were seen flitting about, frolicking quite uncomfortably. But the strangest thing was the buckets of blood. What are they for? Nobody knows. Is it part of the entertainment? Is it a part of the art? What are the higher echelons of society really doing out there with such illustrious events? Nobody knows. That's all from me, Morgana Malice out.
Blood and pixie dust. Is there more? Maybe there is. Another person who was there would be our very own Baby Belle. Baby Belle, to you.
Hiya, baby bells. So word on the street is, well, there's a lot actually at the new 50th anniversary of the Mixed Scandelabra pageant. So first, mixed pork sausage with an original design. Word is Miss Everhart herself contributed to. He looked amazing. If anyone says he was not the best, I will drop kick them because I bear witness to it all. Backstage, behind the scenes, yours truly always would. Also, the Duchess herself was there, bearing witness to this whole scene of drama that unfolded with a former contestant trying to crash the mixed mint julep. Now, this whole scene seemed possibly staged to me with all of the drama and the moonlight and the beams, so I think this was perfectly planned by Miss Everhart herself. I think it was a genius move there. In other news, what is a Dinglebob plug? And what might you want one for? Stay tuned for some scandalous news you can use. Kisses.
All right, thank you, Baby Belle. I like that. That little sign off. Scandalous news that you can use. We may need to use that. But next, we have an exclusive here with the lady herself, Miss. No, sorry, Lady now, Calliope Everhart. A new title that has bestowed onto her. Hello, Calliope Everhart. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so very much for having me. And please make sure you get my name right. That's Lady, Lady, Calliope, 2 L's, 1 P, Everhart, spelled just like it sounds.
Yes, and again, congratulations on the most recent title. Tell me about how your highlight of this entire pageant for this year.
Oh, well, it has to be the great ending sequence that we had pre-planned and was always part of the show and wasn't an improvised anything, of the beautiful moonbeam disco ball, specially created by yours truly.
Mhm.
And it just really, I think, it wowed the crowd. It gave the drama, the elegance that we wanted, and it also showcased all the talents of our lovely competitors one last time. I think it really, we really zagged when people thought we were going to zip, and it's really surprised everyone, and it just was elegant.
Now, how did you get Miss Mint Julep to cooperate? This is someone who I thought you hated this person. I mean, this person, again, basic witch. How'd you get even her to cooperate?
Oh, you know what they say. Those who lose eventually learn to accept that they're losers, and they'll always be losers. And that's a saying for sure in a book that I have definitely red. And, she just sort of was okay with being a basic hoe. And she just decided to, come back for one more little glance of stardom from the stage view and have her last little bit of fame. And, it's really such a sad thing about her. But, she got to be in the limelight, the moonlight, really, one last time.
Mhm. Yes, basic code, just like any tool. So, what do you think about what the winner is going to do with their prize winnings from the Mixed Scandelabra pageant?
Oh, goodness gracious. What an upset. Mix Sausage managed to sweep the voting and just went out of their crown aloft on his beautiful tiefling head. And the prize package for Mixed Scandelabra, we don't really advertise it that much, but actually it's a year's supply of each contestant's item that they are representing. So I assume that the new Mixed Scandelabra, aka Joachim, is swimming around in wow, goodness, golden plumbing supplies, just a lot of was it lumber bits, and
I
whatever
love
other
the
thing
fancy
was.
toilet paper. The fancy toilet paper is like
Yes.
so good. Quilted.
And it was sparkly. It was great.
It was sparkly too. Thank you, Lady Calliope Everhart, for joining us. And thank you to everyone here who has been part of our Poison Tulips audience. Until next time, we are signing off. And that is game. Let's say hi to everybody here. Michelle, you did amazingly. We're just throwing you into situations here. Where can people find you on the internet?
It was so fun. Thank you so much for having me. Oh god, I laughed till I cried. You can find me on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. You can find a portfolio of my work at www.michellewynbradley.com. I'm also on weekly shows for Hunters Entertainment on Tuesdays, playing a really spooky, scary zombie game, and every Wednesday over on official Paizo's channel, doing Starfinder, and we're like bugs in space, just like murdering everything. It's crazy. It's so fun. And some more stuff coming up soon.
All right. Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Hello. I also just wanted to say thanks for joining us, Michelle. Like, you were just spectacular. This was such a fun show today. Yes. So you can find me online at Hey Sam Sterling in all the internet places. I posted a TikTok of a little bit of Poppy backstory, I guess, kind of, if you want to check that out. And also every Wednesdays over on Nat 20 Productions Official on Twitch, I play Pathfinder with PJ. I am a luchadora barbarian who is a little bit of an Elwoods type. So she's kind of dumb, but she's strong. That's what matters.
And then, Izzy, where can we find you on the internet?
Hi, you can find me on Instagram. Don't really use it, but I would love if you followed me there. You can find me on TikTok, which I do use for thirst traps and sad music, if you would like any of that. Yeah, I'm also on Facebook. I mostly do singing stuff, but I am part of Games with Ryan every so often, which is what I use Twitch mostly for. Also, Michelle, you are so much fun to role play with. Tiny was an absolute mess this entire game, but it was just so fun. Like, you carry so much energy in every scene that you're in. So this was an absolute blast. Yeah, also, I'm so happy my baby bro won. Very proud. Very proud.
I got to be a pretty sausage. Y'all feel so meaty and adored.
God, what have we done?
What have we done? PJ, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, hi everyone. I'm PJ, and as I said, I'm a very pretty sausage. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me. Let's have a good time. Also, I am the GM of Nat 20 Productions Official, with Sam as my player. They have just conquered the Sand Sea, barely survived 6 days of the most treacherous Moby Dick reference I think anyone could probably get through. Now they're going to OzmaCon, and hope you guys turn in Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/Nat20 Productions Official. We also do a talk show on Tuesdays about all things TTRPG. I just did an Angel and Devil's Boardroom on Live Action Roleplay, and it's always a joy to be here with my friends. May 9th, I'm going to be doing Jasper's Game Day, running my own game. Please come and check it out. It's going to be 7:30 to 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. See what happens when a bunch of Hell Knight Armigers try to graduate their final mission before becoming full-fledged Hell Knights. There is no set ending, so whatever they choose, that's what happens. Until then, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again because I'm the world's prettiest sausage.
Thank you, world's prettiest sausage. I am
You
your
are.
gossip master, dungeon master, Ryan Omega, creator of this really fun, unique game. This is probably one of my favorite episodes today for Poison Tulips. So you could find me on my own channel, twitch.tv/lifeactionroleplay, where we have various discussions, where I also run some we have realized that they are sitcom LARPs. So if you are into LARPs and comedy on Twitch, you could find me on that channel doing both. And I want you to keep in mind to tune in to twitch.tv/gildinglight here Monday at 6 p.m. for a new episode of A Song for the Shadows, DN by Theo Thorson. And if you haven't checked Sirens Battle of the Bards out already, head to thebardbook.com. It's been revealed that I am one of the writers on it, and I am so happy to be contributing to this world. Also, be sure to follow Apotheosis Studios on social media and join their Discord. Thank you so much. This has been a blast. We will be here next week at 1 p.m. Same time, same channel. This is Poison Tulips signing off. Bye, everybody.